Pay attention, Bitcoin is about to have the largest move of the year. Have you seen this chart right here? About once per year, Bitcoin dips below this level. And every time it does, it has the biggest and most important move of the year. And it breaks down into two categories. Over the past 4 or 5 years, we dip below here 4 or 5 times, about once per year. And either one of two things happens when we come out of this. Either we have a 50% crash or a 300% rally. You can see the facts in front of you right here. And in today's video, we're gonna dive deep into the facts and examine, is Bitcoin about to have a massive 50% crash or an enormous 300% rally? Because we all know, looking at the facts right in front of you, Bitcoin is about to make its largest move of the year, and we've got a little cheat code that I'm going to share with you in today's video. If you're new here, my name is Steve. I started in the stock market a little over 20 years ago, made every mistake in the book, and I'm here helping you not make all of those mistakes, because over the past 20 years, I figured out how to dominate this game and help you avoid all of those losses that I had to deal with. We've been in crypto for a while. Our main goal with you is helping you use your crypto to gain financial freedom. Hit that subscribe button. Let's jump straight into it, because we've got a lot to unpack here. This is the largest move of the year. This is the most impactful, most important move of the year. And I need you to have all of the facts so that you can make some sound decisions. Now, looking at the bottom and looking at the top, we basically just have our price action at the top, and this is our custom indicator, all right? It's the NVT HV combined. So basically, we have a color of red and white. Red is bullish, white is bearish, all right? Now you have this yellow line. This is the historical volatility. Now, when we dip below this line, that means the volatility of Bitcoin is at its lowest level in history, right? So whenever we dip below here, it's our signal that the volatility is incredibly low, and it's the calm before the storm. It's about to have a major move. And we can look at history to tell us that every single time that our historical volatility dropped below here, it was our signal. It was our cheat code that a major move was coming. Now the key is, when we come back above this historical volatility, what color are we? Because when we came back above here, we were white. I told you just a few minutes ago, white is bearish. That's why we had a 50% crash back in 2018, because our historical volatility dipped and we peaked back above the historical volatility in white, and it was major volatility in white, which is bearish. Now, on the flip side, in 2019, we dipped below this historical volatility, all right? Historical volatility told us this was the calm before the storm, but we dipped back above here in red. As I told you earlier, red is bullish. That's why we had a 250% rally. Now, fast forward to this crash. Right? We dipped below, we were red, but we don't care what color we are when we're below. We care what color we are when we get back above this yellow line. And when we got back above the yellow line, we were in white. And that was a 63% crash to the downside. So this is our cheat code. A lot of times in these kind of markets, nobody knows what way we're going. But we can use some cheat codes to better analyze what are the facts in the chart saying. Are they giving us any clues? Because this cheat code that I'm showing you right here is already well ahead of the curve. All right? Well ahead of the curve. And you can see this 470% rally. We covered it right here on our channel. We dipped below here in the historical volatility, and when we picked our head back above the yellow line, we were in red. As I told you, red is bullish. So we had a 470% rally. That was our most recent time, back in 2020. And you can see where we are now. We dip our head below this historical volatility. We know the most important move of the year is coming. The most impactful move of the year is coming, and it's coming very quickly. And we need to understand, because if we average these numbers, the crashes that we've had, the 3 of them, it's about a 45% average. All right. That would bring prices down. If we just did a measured move from where we are right now, right, it would bring us down into the $16,000 range. Or Are we about to have like a 350% rally, right? Is that in the cards? Is that even a possibility? Are there any signs in the charts that are showing us this? That's what we're really going to dive into. And I want to give my honest opinion, what I believe is going to happen. Because when we line up the facts, it becomes very, very clear a very large move is coming, and we want to be on the front end of that. In order to really establish what this large move is going to be, I want to show you another chart that has an enormous key, an enormous clue as to what direction this is about to move. And it's based on some of the large moves that we've had before. Okay, now I want to show you this chart and we're going to talk through it. It's a chart that you're very familiar with if you follow our channel. And if you don't, if you're new here, we cover the largest moves in Bitcoin all year. We've been in crypto covering it right here on their channel for 5 years, and we're all over the biggest moves. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. This chart, I want to provide you some brand new information and provide you a major clue. But if you're new to this chart, I'll catch you up in about 20 seconds. Okay, what this is right here is the stochastic RSI. When it dips below this 20 level, we are in trouble. Okay, what happens is the same thing every 4 years. So in 2014, we dipped below here. We had a 50% rally right after, and then a huge mega crash. It took us several hundred days to recover. 4 years later, 2018, dipped below here on the 20, had a 48% rally, followed by an extraordinary mega crash. Took us several hundred days to recover. 2022, back in January, right here on this channel, we said, hey, we just dipped below here on the 20. Two things are going to happen. Next, get ready for a fake out rally. We don't know how much, but we know the past one was 50 and the other one was 48. It's probably going to be around there. It ended up being 47%. Our channel and our community was well ready for that. We were ready for a very large rally. Everybody got really excited. We went all to 48K, and then we said, hey, this is the mega crash. It's coming at 48K. We also had another clue in our Gaussian channel. We changed from green to red while getting rejected from the median line, which if we look back in history, it happened in 2018. Changed from green to red in the Gaussian channel with rejection from the median line. It spells mega crash. We also did the same in 2014. So on our channel, we said, hey, it's not definite, nothing's certain, but it's highly probable we are about to have a mega crash. So we were on top of that, but now this is where it gets interesting, because what I want you to look at is this rally here, this 250% rally back in 2018, because there's a major clue. And I want to share this with you and then talk about what I believe is going to happen. In 2018, we had a 250% rally because we dipped below here, and we came up in red. Pretty simple, right? However, if you look at that time frame, right? This is April 2019. Let's look here in April 2019, what we were doing. The stochastic RSI was dipping its head back above here, okay? So if you look, when we dip our head back above here in the stochastic RSI, that's when we start our next bull run. So in simple terms, what we're looking for to start our next bull run is to have our stochastic RSI, which is way down here, get above here. It's as simple as that. We cannot start our next bull run until that happens. And you see back in 2019, that's why we dipped our head back above in red in the HV-NVT right here. That's why we were bullish. The stochastic RSI was our second clue, which means right now, as we speak, if we were to come above here, which color would we probably be? You can tell. And I'm going to cover it with my honest opinion here in a little bit, but I just want to present you the facts. We're pretty far away with the stochastic RSI. That's not to say we can't dip our head above here. It's going to take a pretty large rally to do that. It's going to take a lot of momentum, a lot of volatility coming in to the positive side to really move us. All right. Now, I do want to reference as well, with this Gaussian channel, we are in the golden zone. All right. There are a lot of people that are waiting for a specific number to reach. Historically, I've been in markets for over 20 years. Those people always get burned. Usually what happens, they sit on their hands. They're waiting for an exact number that never happens, and they never buy, but they usually buy way on the way up when we're up here in prices, and then they get destroyed again. Don't let that happen to you. We're in the golden zone. If you look at the big picture, we only enter the golden zone every couple of years, not for very long, and they are the best buying opportunities of your entire life. Golden zone in 2011, golden zone in 2014, 2018, 2020, and 2022. Not very often, short-lived, but it's the best buying opportunity of your life. All right. So now I want to get to my honest opinion because we gave some clues. I want to give my honest opinion, but I want to say this. I have the best courses in the game that take you away from all of these things you don't want. They remove you from losing those trades. The stress of when to buy and when to sell, I want to move you away from that. The stress of watching your portfolio go down and down and down, I want to move you away from that. And my courses are simple and powerful, and they move you towards dominating your trades. They move you towards recovering your losses, and they move you towards financial freedom. That's what my program has done. I've taken my 20 years of knowledge, condensed it down, and this is what my program is going to do for you. And because of this bear market, it's reduced in price at a ridiculous clip. You need to go sign up right now, cryptocrewuniversity.com. When you sign up with crypto, there's just an enormous discount, and this all-in-one bundle is what you need to get started today. Sign up right here. If you have any questions, you can contact right up here at the top. cryptocrewuniversity.com. The all-in-one bundle is the one that is a complete game changer. Okay? Now, let's get to my honest take, my honest opinion. What we see in the charts here with this stochastic RSI is key, and we need to take the facts here and pair it with the facts here. What we know is that with price action, for a year and a half, we've been respecting this level. This is our main level, and we're playing with this level right now. And by the way, respecting it. Okay, so we got to give some props to Bitcoin for respecting this level. But keep in mind, the biggest move of the year is right around the corner. Now, is it more likely we crash to the downside by 50%, or is it more likely we break to the upside by 300%, which would surprise everybody? Now, what we have to do is use the facts. We know that Bitcoin could never rally 300% to the upside without coming above here. We know that. It's not possible. So right now, it's a stronger case that we're going to have a further leg down, which we've been talking about on the channel for quite some time. Okay, keep in mind, it took 579 days to recover back here in 2014. It took 395 days to recover in 2018. We're 151 days in, right? We're in the early stages still. However, what we can see in the markets, we have to watch this color when it gets above the yellow. Right now, it looks like it could remain white, and we could break this level and have somewhere around a 45 to 50% crash from that time. But again, the answers are going to also lie in the stochastic RSI. If somehow Bitcoin gets above this 20 level with the stochastic RSI, then it's likely that this is going to be red when it gets back above. That's the key. Those are the facts. Line them up. What color are we when we cross here? Where is the stochastic RSI when we cross there? Then you have your answer, and you have a cheat code that nobody else has. Hit that subscribe button. Go get your courses. cryptocrewuniversity.com, moving you away from not knowing when to buy and when to sell, watching your portfolio go down and down and down, and move you towards the joy of dominating your trades and recovering your losses. Peace and love to the fellow underdogs.